This is going to be a real quick one about the Olympics in Rio. They've already opened. I should have made this argument earlier. Not that it would have changed anything. Not much is changing anything. But we have the top examples physically. Well, I would say mentally as well, because these competitors, they aren't stupid. They are competitive. They might not be doctorates or physics majors, but when you are competing on an Olympic stage, there is a sort of genius beyond the physical that you possess. So these are top human beings from every race, religion, and credo on the planet, as often do gather during the Olympics, the world stage of the human race. And they are participating in these Olympics in a place where their safety is not guaranteed, where there are so many infectious diseases going around. The first and most prominent being Zika, that will then come back and get disseminated to every corner of the earth from our best genes as people, from our best physical attributes. They're going to be effectively stunted or sterilized in their lineage because this virus is present at the competitive stage, the only place that they could go to compete. And as a people, we humans didn't decide to move. We didn't. We in the face of crime, in the face of body parts washing up on shore, where they're hosting the volleyball portion of the Olympics. The fact that, I'm sure you've seen the various articles that have, if Olympic swimmers put a teaspoon of water in their mouth while swimming, they're probably going to catch a disease. You have local police and firefighters holding up banners at the airport saying that they're volunteer firefighting departments, they're volunteer security, they don't get paid, they can't handle this event. The Olympians themselves being housed in dorm-style rooms, being housed on cruise ships because you can't give them an adequate living space, and somehow that's not going to affect their performance. If we are going to do the Olympics, if we are going to have a competition of these top-tier human beings, examples of what it means to be athletic, human, and competitive, and we are going to plunge them into this failed environment where they are not safe. They are not safe from violent harm. They are not safe from kidnapping. They are not safe from extortion. They are not safe from all sorts of medical and pathological hazards. Again, viruses, parasites. And we demand that head game on top of them trying to break world records in raw sewage. What are we doing? What are we doing? On the audience side, they're going to go and they're going to visit and view these competitors in this environment, full of pathogens and crime. And we're all going to broadcast it on TV like it's some hey hoopla hooah, and nobody's really in danger. Moreover than that, the Olympic chair also wanted to make sure that, or maybe not the Olympic chair, Rio wanted to make sure that Pokemon Go was available, because when you have the top competing human beings as athletes all gathered in one place, 1 year out of 4, to do that thing where they break records, where they do what no human being has done on the planet before, people aren't there to watch the tip top of the human race. They aren't there to watch competition. They're there to take over Pokemon gyms and capture Pokemon. I'm not saying the game's not fun. What I am saying is, if you are cut from the cloth that gets you to go to the Olympics, if you are fortunate enough to obtain a ticket and passage, if you are blessed enough to be present at this stage with these top competitors, how is entertainment a concern? And when you're putting on this event, how is entertainment a concern? Sure, the opening ceremony is entertaining. The competition itself is what the Olympics are all about. there's another time for esports. There's another time for the World Series of Poker. The Olympics have nothing to do with circuit boards. The Olympics have nothing to do with smartphones and altered reality games. The Olympics have everything to do with the blood, the sweat, the flesh of the world's top Olympic competitors. They have to do with the human spirit. I guess this is a rant. I know I'm not alone. I know that there are many other competitors that feel the same way I do, that are just disgusted that there is no other stage to compete at, that this wasn't moved to a better, safer venue, more focused on celebrating the sacrifice that these competitors have given in their lives, the hard work, the life work that they have done to get them on this stage. It's disgraceful the way that we treat them, what we expect from them.